Hello everyone, I just found a way to steal the Prologue Master Sword before you even leave the Great Sky Island. This version of the Master Sword is called Message Not Found. It has 30 damage and it's completely unbreakable, and also does not run out of energy. While this glitch isn't exceptionally complicated, it does require some setup, and it is somewhat precise. We're going to be taking advantage of some works of save load duping, which is a method of duplicating equipment via saving and loading. So first, you'll want to save inside of the En-Issa Shrine. That's the one that gives you fuse. Once inside, we're going to immediately make a save and then head to the title screen. Once we're on the title screen, we're just going to hit new save and load back into the Prologue. At this point, we're going to be getting a save within the Prologue so that we're able to use it for some shenanigans. Now, for a brief overview of what's actually happening here, if you've seen any videos on like weapon duplication, save load duplication, the way that it actually works is whenever you load your save, it ends up spawning the item that you duplicated at your specific coordinates whenever you made the dupe. So what we're actually doing here is we're utilizing some coordinate overlap. The position within the shrine is the same coordinates as they are within the Prologue. Specifically, this one spot within the En-Issa Shrine overlaps with one spot within the Prologue. So what we're going to end up doing is getting into that specific position within the En-Issa Shrine, doing a save load duplication, and having the weapon spawn within the Prologue. Once we have the weapon in the Prologue, we're able to pick it up. That actually enables the inventory so that we're able to do a save load duplication and get the Master Sword out of the Prologue and into our original save. After you've killed the keys, you'll have a short cutscene and you'll be in this area. You can double check to make sure that you've actually gotten your autosave. And now we're going to load back into the En-Issa Shrine. Now we actually have some relatively precise positioning here. First, we need to destroy this wall so that we're able to take these two boulders here. It is possible to do it with only one boulder or to use one of the little stones on top of the boulder, but my preferred setup for this currently is using these two boulders. Here, your goal is to get along that line that's on the wall that you'll see me lining up with. Your goal here is to be a little bit above the top of the first boulder. You don't want to be too high or too low. Honestly, here, I feel like I was a little bit too high, but it still worked. For this, I'd recommend equipping a relatively large weapon that'll be easy to find. To do the save load dupe, you'll want to drop your equipped weapon, equip another weapon, rapidly unpause and pause, and then drop your newly equipped weapon. Afterwards, without unpausing, load into your Beneath Hyrule Castle save. Now, if you've done everything correctly, you'll find the weapon that you duplicated on the last stairs leading up to Ganon. So you see my boulder breaker down there. After picking it up, we're now able to enter our inventory again in the Prologue. Now we just need to line up with one specific column that will help us position the sword back in bounds. You can look down and see where like the exit of the tunnel is, and then find where this specific column is. Then we just do one more save load dupe, and then the Master Sword should be transferred into our main save. Once you're back into the En-Issa Shrine, you'll just need to run over to where you did the duplication in the first place, and you'll just find your Message Not Found Master Sword sitting for you there.